What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here helping you take your game to the next level. And today I'm back on the offensive side of the ball to show you unique money play that's not really being utilized this year. Now, we know the bunch weak formation is the best formation in the game this year, used by a lot of people, but a lot of people haven't really checked out the bunch offset formation. And while it's not as good as the bunch weak, it does have some unique plays that are only true to this formation. It's in quite a few playbooks. It's not in any of the popular or really popular playbooks, but it is in a good amount of playbooks. And if you use a custom playbook, you should definitely consider implementing this in. Now, the play I want to break down today is the PA read. This is a play that I actually did use a good bit last year. I actually forgot that it even existed until I just stumbled across it again, because I kind of ignored this formation this year as well. But I used it last year. It was very good last year, and it's still pretty good this year. Now, really quickly, if this is your first time checking out one of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. I drop the best Madden tips on YouTube, bar none. Check the previous work if you don't believe me. It's all there. Definitely hit the subscribe button if you want to improve your Madden game. Now, to set this play up, all I want to do is put my A wide receiver on a streak. So it's a quick hike setup. We can get to the line, quickly snap the ball before the defense has time to make too many adjustments, which is good for us. Now, one of the main things that makes this play unique is this running back route and then the tight end wheel route. They work together very well. Now, what's going to happen here is against zone defenses, one of these guys is pretty much going to always be open. Against cover 2, it's usually going to be the running back. He'll work against cover 3 as well, but he'll get more yards against cover 2. If they're running a cover 3, the tight end's usually going to be wide open for a nice gain. It is a play action route, so what you want to do is you want to throw this ball kind of quickly after the play action, because if you wait too long on the running back, he's going to kind of sit down right there by the numbers. He's going to curl back and sit down, so you want to hit him in stride. I'll show you a few times. So you want to hit him about right here, catch it in stride, and against cover 2, you're going to pick up 5 to 6 yards pretty consistently with this, and then sometimes that tight end will actually get a block on the cornerback, and it'll spring you for even more yards. It's just it's almost like a makeshift screen, just without the pulling blockers. It's actually it's a screen without being too obvious. So you know, if you're running an actual screen and they see the blockers pulling, you know, you kind of have the screen and then nothing else, and then your opponent will use it and it kind of takes it away. This is like a makeshift screen. You don't really know it's a screen until it's too late. Now, the really good thing is if someone tries to come down and use that because you've run it a few times, we have this post route going over the middle, which is going to kill the defense for huge yardage. We just want to pass lead it to the left with a bullet pass. Always possession catch it, of course. And we're good money. So you have two routes here that kind of have to be used, and they're so far away from each other that, you know, your opponent can't cover both. Now, your opponent may say, well, let me play underneath coverage to take away that flat route, and then I'll use the post. But if they do this, then we can hit this comeback route over here, like so, and that is just wide open for a huge gain. We get a first down off that as well. And if they play underneath coverage, I believe you can still hit the running back. It probably won't get as many yards, but you can, well, I mean, you kind of can. If you hit it quickly, you can see you can still get 4 to 5 yards off of it. So even if they play underneath, you're still good with that. You just have a bigger play potential if they're not playing underneath, because that cornerback's going to get down there quicker. See there, we only picked up a couple yards. But the thing with it is, even if they play underneath and you make the bad read and you throw it to the running back, it's not going to like kill your drive or anything. You'll still at least get a couple yards. It's not like you'll throw a pick or something like that, so you'll be good. But if you do notice underneath, definitely hit the comeback, because that'll be wide open and it'll be the best thing for you if they happen to be using the post, because the post will also be open as well. But a good player might play underneath and use the post, so your comeback route will be the best option in that case. Now, against a cover 3, I'm going to show you can still hit this running back route against cover 3, but again, it's kind of that same situation with cover 2. You're only going to get a couple yards out of it. It won't necessarily kill your drive. You won't throw a pick, but it's not the optimal thing to do. The thing to do against cover 3 is you'll see it right off the bat. This tight end is wide open for a quick pass, and you can see that is easy money. That is what you want to do when you see a cover 3. That's all day long. And you'll notice it right off the bat, because if it's a cover 3, that cornerback on the far outside, you just really need to watch him. If he starts dropping back, you're money all day. Just hit this route right when he cuts, and that's just easy yardage for you. You can throw that all day long. The purple zone will not get out there to cover it. It just won't happen for him, and you can hit that all day long. Easy money. So this play is basically about reading that right side of the field, whether you want to dump it to the running back or the tight end. It's like I said, it's obvious. You can just see the whole outside wide open when it's a cover three, and you can just hit the tight end for huge yards. I mean, that's the kind of money route that you can make a living out of on offense. That it's going to be hard for your opponents to stop. So, like I said, it's obvious. The whole outside is going to just open up like that if it's a cover three, and you'll know you just have to dump it right off to them. Now, again, against a cover three, we can still hit this post route, which is very good. Pass lead it to the inside with a bullet pass. Again, hold the possession catch. This is one of the post routes that you don't have to aggressive catch. You can still possession catch it against a cover three. I'll run it one more time. So again, we have two routes that have to be accounted for. I threw that a little too early there. We have two routes that have to be accounted for that are so far away from each other that it makes it hard for our opponent. He can't manually defend both of them. So as you can see there, if you actually have to wait a little bit longer to hit this one, but wide open against a cover three as well. Now, if they were going to play man defense, like I said, this isn't as good against man defense. The post route will still work against man. The only problem is sometimes he'll get caught up over here. Let's see if I can show you. See, like right here, he kind of got caught up. So in that case, we're going to look back to the comeback route. That'll always be automatic against man. The comeback route will be there for you. So if you see all of your guys pressed up on your wide receivers like this, if the defense isn't spread out wide and base aligned, if they're pressed up on your receivers, you can usually safely assume that it is man defense. It's typically what it's going to be. So in that case, my first read is going to be to look to the post. If he gets caught up like that, I'm just going to throw it back over here to this backside to the comeback route, and it's money all day. The post will get open and beat man if it has a clean release, but a lot of times when they're pressed like this, he won't release clean, as you can see, because he's going to run into the other guy. So in that case, I'm just hitting this comeback route. I threw it too early there, so he went out of bounds, but throw it one more time to show you. The post route, it will usually get a little bit better of a release in the game than it does in the practice mode. But for the most part, against man, we're just hitting this comeback route. So like I said, it's not the best play against man, but against zone, you're going to be just eating them up for either little yards or big gains, however they choose to play it. So it's a unique play you should definitely implement. It's something that people really haven't seen yet either, so they might not know how to defend it right out of the gate. And like I said, if they do hit you with man, it's not as good, but you know, at worst case, you have the comeback route, which is going to be money for you every time. So definitely try this out, see if you like it, if you do implement it into your game plan, and try to put some more points up on the board with it. If you enjoyed this video, just drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.